next one has to do with one song that I love that is called Magic Touch, So let me give you a little bit of a reference of why I love that song so much. Because it's a Kiss cover that sticks out from the rest of the covers. Like many bands have covers of Kiss, but yours is like unique, special. Again, I go back to the concept where you feel that that song you wrote it, you produced that song yourself, and it seems like it's yours. So can you tell me a little bit why you picked that song? Why a little bit of that experience? Because I'm very curious to know.
Okay, good question. Mitch LaFon, real famous journalist, really cool guy. He did benefit for cancer, and he got a lot of great bands together. A lot of my friends from like LA Guns and Warrant and all these bands, and he got all these artists to do a tribute to Kiss, a double studio tribute to Kiss. So we got all these musicians together, and he contacted me, and he said, would you like to be a part of this? And of course, and Magic Touch was always one of my favorite Kiss songs. I always thought it was very underrated and overlooked.
Nice.
So we redid that, and it went so well. All the fans were really digging it. It actually charted on a few sites. I forget where, Italy or something like that. And so then when we were making this record, when we released it in Japan, they always like to have a bonus track. So that's basically what happened. I had that track from that, and Mitchell, I think he only did like 1,000 or 2,000 pressings of the album, and then that was it. And so, so I decided to put it out on my record as a bonus track for the Japanese release, and then everybody liked it so much we put it on the American release too. So that's why it's there.
Great idea. I'm so happy because I talked to my friends, to my Kiss friends, and they all love it. They all Crean, oh yeah, the guy from Magic Touch. So the Kiss tribe, they know you because of this song. So how cool is that?
Well, yeah, it's really cool, and I'm a Kiss, I like Kiss as well. So it's one of those situations where I believe that I think the fans would like it. So that's why we put it on the record. And I did get a lot of positive positive response from the Kiss fans. And let me tell you, the Kiss fans are the best fans in the world.
Awesome.
Hands down, the Kiss fans are the most loyal fans. I found that out through that whole Vinnie Vincent thing, that Kiss fans are just the best out there, man.
I want to talk a little bit about that situation. I'm okay if you feel that if you don't feel comfortable, we don't have to. But so what happened there? Because I was very excited about Vinnie Vincent coming back with a bunch of shows, and then suddenly nothing. Everything was canceled. Well, first of all, I now I know your friend because I remember him coming up to me. He was part of the VIP experience, and he actually came up to me with the Vinnie Vincent poster, and and me and Carmine both signed it. So and it was cool is because Derek's handling those, so I had no problem with that. So that was really cool. But to answer your question, what happened with the Vinnie Vincent thing? I've talked about this in so many interviews, and it's like I'm sick of giving Vinny free press, but I'll do it. I'll tell you. Then we don't have to do it.
That's fine. I'll tell you real quick. In a nutshell, it sounds like to me that Vinny has a lot of issues and a lot of things he's got to work through, and the shows were all set. The Kiss fans are loyal, like I said, and ready to hear from him. And I thought we were going to give him a great platform for that. He had a really good band lined up. Tony Franklin and Carmine.
Yeah.
So that's a killer band he had right there, and we worked hard on starting to learn some of the old Kiss songs and Vinnie Vincent songs, and actually he had me demo out 3 songs, so I did that for him, and Vinnie seemed to really like it, and told the promoter that this is a guy. I mean, out of a bunch of pretty well-known guys, he chose me to do this, and he decided that he didn't want to have a singer. He wanted to just go out there and do it, just jam, go out there and just kind of mess around and just solo. And and that didn't sound like a great idea to Carmine and Tony, and then he just decided to kind of not do anything.
Yeah.
And that wasn't a good look for the fans, because the fans are loyal to this guy and they really want to hear him play.
Yeah, but
and my thoughts,
things happen for
my
one
thoughts
reason.
on the whole,
Yeah.
well, my whole thoughts on the whole thing is that if we would have went out there, me, Tony, and Carmine, as his backing band, because it's about Vinnie. That band was about Vinnie.
Yeah.
What's his name, Vincent? About Vinnie Vincent. It's about him, and I knew that going into it. That listen, this is about Vinnie, and I just want to make him put him back on the line. Help him put him back out in the limelight there.
Yeah.
And so we were just going out there as a pure backup band for him, and we were going to do it. We were going to bring it for him.
Yeah.
So I think this would have really helped him more than hurt him, and it turned out to be it really ended him really, because he canceled the whole string of shows before I got involved.
Yeah.
And Carmen and Tony were involved, and they were supposed to happen at Graceland. He canceled those. So then this was like the makeup shows, and then a week before, we were in L.A. Me and Vinnie and actually Tony was out there too. We were all at the NAMM show, and we played the NAMM show for the Heavy Metal Hall of Fame. And we got the phone call that Vinnie's bowing out of this thing, and that was like 4 days before we were heading out to Nashville.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that.
it's like, how do you do that? And I guess that's what he does. And me personally, I don't do business that way.
Yeah.
I'm there for my fans. If my fans want me to play, I'm going to work hard and do that for them.
As a fan, as a Kiss fan, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry that this happened to you.